A number of Hollywood stars, including Jamie Foxx, Bill Cosby and Cuba Gooding Jr., were accused of sexual abuse last week as sexual assault survivors filed lawsuits before the New York Adult Survivors Act officially expired. Foxx allegedly sexually assaulted Jane Doe in 2015 at Catch NYC restaurant in a claim filed in a New York court on Wednesday. In documents obtained by Fox News Digital, Doe, the plaintiff, claimed the Academy Award winner was intoxicated when he grabbed her by the arm and proceeded to assault her in the back area of the rooftop lounge. The complaint stated Doe and a friend were seated one table away from the Ray actor who was having drinks with restaurateur Mark Birnbaum. Doe recalled crowds of patrons gathering and being ushered away from the table throughout the evening, but she and her friend were never asked to move tables. After Doe and her friend asked for photos with Foxx, the complaint alleged that Foxx proceeded to grab plaintiff by her arm and pulled her to the back area of the rooftop. Once in a more secluded area, Doe claimed Foxx placed both of his hands on her waist before moving them under her crop top where he began rubbing her breasts. The suit alleged plaintiff was caught off guard and attempted to step away from Foxx. Plaintiff noticed defendant John Doe, a security guard of one of the defendants some distance away who saw what was happening but walked further away. According to the suit, Foxx then allegedly proceeded to slide his hands into the plaintiff's pants. The alleged incident never happened, Foxx's representative told Fox News Digital. In 2020, this individual filed a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn. That case was dismissed shortly thereafter. The claims are no more viable today than they were then. We are confident they will be dismissed again. And once they are, Mr. Foxx intends to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against this person and her attorneys for refiling this frivolous action. Jamie Foxx is denying accusations made against him in a new lawsuit that alleges he sexually assaulted a woman at a New York City restaurant in 2015. On Thursday, a spokesperson for the actor, 55, told People in a statement, the alleged incident never happened. In 2020, this individual filed a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn. That case was dismissed shortly thereafter, they continued. The claims are no more viable today than they were then. We are confident they will be dismissed again. And once they are, Mr. Foxx intends to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against this person and her attorneys for refiling this frivolous action, the spokesperson added. The complaint against Foxx was filed in New York Supreme Court on Wednesday. Documents obtained by People show the alleged victim, identified only as Jane Doe, alleged the incident in question took place in August 2015 at Catch NYC. The alleged victim claimed that when she and a friend entered the establishment's rooftop bar and lounge, they saw Catch Hospitality Group co-founder Mark Birnbaum seated one table away having drinks with Foxx, whose real name is Eric Marlon Bishop. The alleged victim claimed that at approximately 1 a.m., she and a friend approached Foxx's table to ask for a picture with the Academy Award winner. She claimed he replied, "Sure baby, anything for you," and proceeded to take several photographs. Foxx, whom the woman alleged in the complaint seemed intoxicated, allegedly told Jane Doe, "Wow, you have that supermodel body, you smell so good, and you look like Nikki." According to court documents, when she asked, "Who's Nikki?" Foxx replied, "Gabrielle Union," and then allegedly grabbed her by her arm and pulled her to the back area of the rooftop. The court filing alleged that once Foxx led Jane Doe to a secluded area, he placed both of his hands on her waist, moved them under her crop top, and began rubbing her breasts. The alleged victim said she attempted to step away from Foxx and noticed a security guard, who allegedly saw what was happening but walked further away. Doe alleged that Foxx proceeded to slide his hands into her pants and put his fingers on and in her vagina and anus. After her friend returned to her side, Foxx allegedly stopped touching the alleged victim, and the lawsuit against Foxx was filed on the final day to file cases under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which for the last year has allowed victims of sexual assault who were 18 years or older at the time of their abuse a one-year look-back period to file a lawsuit against their abuser and, if applicable, the institution that harbored them, no matter how long ago the crime occurred, per MSNBC. In the court filing, Jane Doe alleged she has suffered and continues to suffer physical and emotional injuries, anxiety, distress, embarrassment, and economic harm. She is seeking damages for pain and suffering, economic loss as well as punitive damages in an amount that exceeds the jurisdiction of all lower courts. Walked away to stand with a security guard. Joining the slew of celebrities named in explosive suits is New York City Mayor Eric Adams, whose camp vehemently denies the allegations. Gregory Fite, attorney at Rivas Page Jump LLP, noted that the spate of lawsuits recently filed under the New York Adult Survivors Act came just as a critical filing deadline was approaching. The Adult Survivors Act created a special one-year-long look-back window within which adult victims of sexual abuse could file civil lawsuits against their abusers and the enablers of such abuse, even when those lawsuits would have been time-barred under otherwise applicable statutes of limitations, Fite told Fox News Digital. The look-back window expired last week, so a number of claimants and their counsel who had not already filed claims under the Act rushed, roughly around the same time, to bring their lawsuits on time. The number of filings also appears to have mounted rapidly as word spread about the deadline. Axl Rose was accused of sexual assault and battery by model Sheila Kennedy, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital. The former Penthouse Pet of the Year claimed the Guns N' Roses lead singer used his fame, status, and power as a celebrity and performer in the music industry to gain access to manipulate, control, and violently sexually assault Kennedy. Rose, whose full name is William Bruce Rose, Jr., allegedly invited Kennedy back to his hotel room for a party with his friend, David Andrew Ricky Rachtman, where the singer provided cocaine, champagne, and alcohol to his guests in the suite. The lawsuit stated, Rose's sexual abuse of Kennedy had lifelong emotional, physical, psychological, and financial impacts on Kennedy's life. Kennedy claimed she was diagnosed with anxiety and depression due to the assault. She also said her career has suffered. Simply put, this incident never happened. Notably, these fictional claims were filed the day before the New York State filing deadline expires, Rose's lawyer, Alan S. Gutman, said in a statement provided to Fox News Digital. Though he doesn't deny the possibility of a fan photo taken in passing, Mr. Rose has no recollection of ever meeting or speaking to the plaintiff, and has never heard about these fictional allegations prior to today. Mr. Rose is confident this case will be resolved in his favor. Kennedy's representative, Dr. N. Oliverius, chair of the executive committee at McAllister Oliverius, told Fox News Digital, "We expect that Sheila Kennedy's decision to file this suit will be an important turning point for the music industry. Her account is unfortunately all too typical of a culture of violence and sexual misconduct that has been allowed to exist in plain sight for decades." Sean Diddy Combs settled a lawsuit with ex-girlfriend Cassie one day after she filed a claim stating she endured over a decade of the music mogul's violent behavior and disturbed demands. "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans and lawyers for their unwavering support," Cassie wrote in a statement. Combs said in his own statement that the decision was agreed upon by both parties, and he had no ill will towards the singer. "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." Cassie specifically accused Diddy of raping her in her own home and forcing her to have sex with male prostitutes while he watched and filmed. The R&B singer also alleged Diddy punched, beat, kicked and stomped on her. "After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story, and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships," she told Fox News Digital in a statement. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I have experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. Two more women came forward with claims just before the law's expiration, each claiming sexual abuse by Combs in separate incidents. Gooding was accused of sexual assault and battery stemming from a 2019 incident when Kelsey Harbert claimed the actor grabbed her breast at the Magic Hour rooftop bar and lounge in New York. In response, plaintiff, Harbert, grabbed defendant's, Gooding, Jr., hand in order to remove it from her breast, to which defendant then took her hand, put it up to his mouth, and tried to kiss it, according to the lawsuit. 4 days following this incident, on June 13, 2019, defendant was arrested. In 2022, the Men of Honor star originally pleaded guilty to 1 count of misdemeanor forcible touching for kissing a woman without her consent at Lavo nightclub on the Upper East Side in September 2018. He previously faced 6 counts of sexual abuse and forcible touching for allegedly groping 3 women on separate occasions in New York City. Gooding completed the terms of his no-jail plea deal in October, which included 6 months of alcohol and behavior modification counseling. His accuser filed a separate lawsuit last week. "Our clients were deprived of the justice they sought in the criminal case," Harbert's attorneys Gloria Allred of Allred, Morocco and Goldberg and Casey Woolnowski of Nissar Law Group, said in a statement provided to Fox News Digital. "They are now seeking justice and accountability in their civil cases. We are proud of their courage and intend to vigorously fight for them until they win the justice that they deserve." Cosby faced a new lawsuit by Joan Tarshis, who first made assault accusations against the disgraced comedian in 2014. Tarshis claimed Cosby drugged and assaulted her on 2 occasions in the years around 1970. Another lawsuit filed by Catherine McKee accused Cosby of being a serial sexual predator. McKee claimed in court documents obtained by Fox News Digital that Cosby forcibly raped her in an unprovoked and violent attack in 1978. Earlier this summer, 10 women came forward with new claim 2.s that Cosby had assaulted them after California and Nevada lifted statutes of limitations for sexual assault. These alleged incidents took place between 1969 and 199. Julia Ormond accused disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in October. Ormond, who starred in Sabrina with Harrison Ford and worked on multiple films with Brad Pitt, claimed in documents obtained by Fox News Digital that Weinstein stripped naked and forced her to perform oral sex on him in an apartment provided by Miramax. Ormond also claimed the alleged sexual assault could have been prevented if Miramax or Disney had properly supervised Weinstein and not retained him while knowing that he was a danger to the women he encountered at work. Weinstein denied the allegations in a statement provided to Fox News Digital by his attorney, Imran H. Ansari. Harvey Weinstein categorically denies the allegations made against him by Julia Ormond, and he is prepared to defend himself. This is yet another example of a complaint filed against Mr. Weinstein after the passing of decades, and he is confident that the evidence will not support Ms. Ormond's claims. Steven Tyler faces an accusation that he forcibly kissed and groped a woman in the 1970s, and Russell Brand was sued under the law by a woman who said she was an extra on the set of the movie Arthur in 2010, in which Brand was starring. The woman accused Brand of exposing himself and assaulting her in a bathroom. Legal expert Christopher C. Melcher, partner at Walzer Melcher and Yoda, told Fox News Digital that while major celebrities were named in a handful of claims, it should be the end of the line for New York suits, as claimants had an opportunity to sue under the earlier version of the law and the extended deadline expired Friday. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, please contact the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE for 673 or go to rain.org. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, like and share.